let me just run through this little income disclaimer here, just to let you know that we're not making any guarantees, nor is Zurvita, that, or even projections of income, because that could be misleading. But your success depends on your effort, your commitment, your skills, your leadership abilities, and how you effectively exercise those qualities. This is not the lottery. This is a business, and it does take effort and energy. But I tell you what, there's more leverage in this business model than any other business model that's out there, and leverage is the secret of the wealthy. So, Culture, before we kind of get in and drill down on the details at a very high level, would you do me a favor and just kind of explain to everybody what you think the unique features of the Zurvita compensation plan are, please, sir?
Sure, absolutely. And, there's three key ones and a couple other, but here's the first three that I think really set Zurvita apart from a compensation standpoint from all other compensation plans. First of all, think of it as the front, the middle, and the end. On the front end, we have what I call instant gratification earnings because of the Customer All-Star and Team Bonus All-Star. When you look at what a person can make becoming an All-Star, when you look at that amount of money versus the amount of volume, you can't find that in any other compensation plan. This is very unique. The second unique thing is what I call the viral ongoing income that we can get from the team bonuses. Based on our rank level, we can earn X amount of team bonuses a week. Now, the beautiful thing about the team bonus plan is that it's not based on you doing all the work. So you may bring in a couple of people, and those people get to work, and there's other people going, and you can just keep churning out these team bonuses. So that's very unique, because to make a lot of money in network marketing usually takes a large downline, and that comes from a residual. But with our Zurvita team bonus program, we can actually earn these team bonus to give us that full-time income working part-time if we're not afraid to work. And you're right, you have to work, but this is fun work when you look at all the ways Zurvita pays. And then the third thing is that we have true residual income. When you reach a level in Zurvita, you get paid at that level whether you qualify or not. This is highly unusual in our industry, and that's just the heart of Mark and Tracy as far as making sure that families aren't hurt. We sell a dream, but in Zurvita, it's real. When you reach level, you get paid at that level. And this real quick, it's easy to get to the top because it's a volume-driven comp plan. We don't have the gotchas and the blockers that you see in other comp plans. Other people say, hey, my comp plan pays more. Well, when you look at it and you crunch the numbers, no, it doesn't. So we have something unique with that. And then we have the easiest and safest card program in the industry. There truly isn't anything, when you really look at 360 degrees of looking at the compensation plan, there's nothing that works the way the Zurvita compensation plan does. And honestly, there's a lot of people that understand compensation plans, but as far as being able to analyze it 360 degrees, that's about 10 people in our industry. So there's way more to this, but this is the best comp plan in the industry.
All right, awesome high-level introduction there to some of the major features. We're going to drill down on that, but I wanted to talk about this. Why is this important? And it's important because according to the Federal Reserve, the median family income in the United States is $54,000 a year. Okay, that's $4,500 a month. That's the median family income in the United States. Might be surprising to you. Remember that number, $4,500 a month. Another thing that's important to me at 59 years old is I'm looking at retirement. I got a lot of friends that are looking at retirement, and they're looking at what are we going to live on? Okay, when I stop working, what's going to keep paying me? And if you're looking at a $5,000 a month residual income, for example, that's roughly equivalent to $1.2 million in the bank earning interest that you're living off of. So who's got $1 or $2 or $3 or $4 million in the bank right now ready for retirement that can live off that interest? Not that many people. But we can show you a way to get to a point where you've got that kind of residual income coming in from this business, and that's pretty cool. So what's your opportunity here? Well, your opportunity is to build your own business. Who's ever wanted to be in business for themselves? Most of us have. Most of us don't want to have a boss, okay? And market an extremely unique and exclusive daily consumable beverage. Think Coke, think Starbucks, think something people drink every day. That's the kind of business that you want to be in. That generates residual income, and you're going to be marketing that product this Zeal product, both directly and indirectly, by building a distribution network. That's the key, to build a large distribution network and get lots of this product out, and you have unlimited income potential in doing that. That's serious money, okay? So how do you make money? Well, anytime product is sold, I want to make sure everybody understands that's the only way that you make money in Zurvita, is when product is sold either directly, and you're going to make between 20 and 45% by doing that yourself. And most of the time, people just go to your website and buy it. You're going to make 20%. If you buy it at wholesale and sell it at retail, you can make up to 45%. You can also sell it indirectly through building this thing we call a distribution network, and that's going to generate commissions and bonuses in the 5% range. Okay, so that's basically what happens. We're moving product through a distribution network, and you're getting paid. The bigger the network, the bigger the check. Now, here's our secret weapon. I want Culture to talk about this, but I'm just going to tell you that it is an extremely unique product. Nothing else like this in the industry. It's exclusive. We have the exclusive rights to not only this product, but the stabilized rice bran in this channel. That's one of the main ingredients in the product. It's a daily consumable that's huge for residual income. It's very effective, and it's very affordable. So Culture, you're an expert on this product as well. Can you just for a second comment about why it's important to have this kind of product in a network marketing compensation plan?
Well, believe it or not, the key component to how much money you make in a compensation plan, and even the heavy hitters don't really get this, is your product. Your check comes from product movement. So in a network marketing business, like any business, we want to sell a product that people want to buy. Now, when you look at the way the sample process works with the Zeal product, you know, a lot of people are getting results very quickly. So what we're doing is we're eliminating, you know, having to sell a 30, 60, 90-day supply. So it's several things. One, and that is we're making it easy for a new person to market the product. Two, because people actually want to buy it, and because they're getting results, they want to keep buying it. Plus, they can even learn how to get it for free. We have good retention. Your check, your growing check, your long-term stability of your business, the value of the compensation plan is directly connected to having a consumable product that people actually want to buy. And in our industry, you cannot find any product that can compete or compare with how Zeal works as far as marketing it and from a compensation plan standpoint.
All right, awesome. And Culture mentioned these instant gratification earnings, and if you don't get anything else out of this webinar, I just want you to kind of get this part. The instant gratification earnings that we're going to talk in detail about, this viral ongoing income that we call team bonuses that can generate huge incomes early on in your business, and of course the true residual income that we all want, that mailbox money that comes in month after month after month, long after the initial work has you know, occurred. And the truth of the matter is, if you look at these Success from Home magazines, we got another one coming out in a few months. Lots of stories about real people making real money with this compensation plan. So here's the key too. It's all about customers, guys. All about customers. Like I said, 20 to 45% profit retailing directly to people that you know. You can actually earn $400 in your first 30 days. We're going to talk about that with the All-Star Customer Bonus. And that, when you get those 5 customers we're going to talk about, is going to unlock your team bonus program. Okay, and then you can earn weekly bonuses and recurring commissions, building that network and retailing indirectly through that. Okay, so here's your game plan. If you're brand new in the business or just checking this out, your first 30 days, pretty simple. Gather a handful of customers and enroll 2 like-minded business partners. Rinse and repeat. Duplicate that. Okay, pretty simple business plan, and anybody can do that. That's the beautiful thing about this industry and this company. We've got people from all walks of life making great money here. So let's talk about the builder's bonus. When you bring somebody into the business and they enroll as a consultant and purchase the Quick Start pack here with 250 BV, you're going to get 20% of that, or $50 on your builder's bonus. The Quick Start combo pack, when somebody comes in and purchases that on their first order, $60 to you, and the builder's bonus, when they come in on the most popular pack, which is the builder's pack, At 500 BV, that's $100 to you. Now, if you'll notice too, that is the largest pack. We're not selling, you know, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 inventory packs. These are reasonable to get you started and for you to get your people launched quickly as well. So how do you go off and build a team? Well, when you bring somebody into the business, a like-minded business partner that purchases a builder's pack, you're going to get that $100 builder's bonus. When you bring your second one in, same thing. Now you've made $200 by simply connecting these two like-minded business partners. Now you begin to duplicate that, and your first person does the same thing. They go out and get a couple. They're making their $200. Your second person does the same thing. They're going to make their $200. And when you do that, you're generating volume here in this team bonus volume, TBV, 1,500 there, 1,500 there. That's 3,000 in TBV, or team bonus volume. What that does is that triggers a team bonus of $400, okay, every time this 3,000 TBV thing happens, okay? Now, if you do it in your first 30 days or 35 days, because the company gives us 5 extra days for shipping, then that is doubled. It's called All-Star, okay? Your team All-Star bonus goes to $800. Now you've made $1,000 by simply bringing a couple of people in and duplicating this little simple plan here, okay? So now let's talk about specifically about customers, because as you're talking to people about the business and as you're just out and about sampling people on the product, you're going to get people that say, hey, I want to get on the product and I want to become a customer. The very best deal that we've got is this Zeal Loyalty Pack, $89.95 for the first order. You get the canister, 12 bottles, and then $64.95, which is fundamentally the price of the canister, and you get 12 bottles every month for free. When that happens, you're going to get when you get a customer, you're going to get a customer acquisition bonus. In this case, $30 for the Zeal Loyalty Pack. We've also got a weight management loyalty pack, and that CAB, or the customer acquisition bonus, is $50. Okay. Now, as you go out and gather some customers, when you get your first 3, here's what's cool. Yes, you're going to make $90, but we have a program called G3, get 3, and yours is free. You're going to get your auto ship, your product that you get every month, for free. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Then you go out and get 5 in your first 30 days, or 35, including that 5 days for shipping the product, and you're going to make your customer acquisition bonus 5 times 30 of $150, but you're also going to get the All-Star customer bonus of $250, making a total of $400. So you've gathered 5 customers, you got a couple of like-minded people, and duplicated that. So in your first 30 days, you got that $200 builder's bonus, you got the $150 in customer acquisition bonuses, you got the $250 All-Star customer bonus, the $800 team bonus, which is doubled, called All-Star team bonus. It's a total of $1,400. $1,400 in your very first 30 days of the business. Pretty spectacular. That's the instant gratification earnings that Coulter's talking about. So it's important to get somebody in the beginning and help them to make money right out of the gate. But what's next? It gets even better. All right? And this is important to understand. Once that first 30 days has happened, then you're moving off, and these team bonuses are going to start triggering all the time. You know, you can get several, up to 8 of these a week. We're going to talk about that. But the way it works, as these people start to come in to the organization, okay, that's generated now another 3,000 in team bonus volume, so you get a team bonus of $400. As it continues to grow, and as you notice, these people are not as a direct effort of your efforts. Okay, it's indirectly happening, but now you've got another team bonus. And as that organization continues to grow, indirectly, you're making more and more team bonuses. All right, and that continues to unlimited depth. That's important on these team bonuses. As you build a team, it can get deep fast. Doesn't matter. You're going to get volume 30, 40, 50, 100 levels deep. And that's going to flow up to you to create these team bonuses. And that is where it gets exciting, because you can get, as you move up in the ranks, up to 8 team bonuses per week, or $3,200 per week. And that is the viral earnings that Coulter talked about that can continue to grow even without your direct influence. Now, that's going to happen all the way to EC, or 30,000 in volume, with just 2 legs. These things can get big, obviously, but you don't have to have lots and lots. You don't have to have, 30 or 40 people personally sponsored. You can just have 2. Now, at that point at EC, you'll need to pick up a third leg, and instead of 50 and 50% maximum, you're going to go 45% maximum in any given leg. So you'll need at least a third leg of 10%, or in this case, 300 of the 3,000 to trigger that bonus. Now, Coulter mentioned this very safe and lucrative car program. We do have that. You can drive a black Cadillac, BMW, or Mercedes. Can be new, it can be used, it can be purchased, it can be leased, doesn't matter. And when you get car qualified by triggering your first team bonus, whether it happens your first day or your first month or your first year, it could be 6 months. When you first trigger that team bonus, you're going to be car qualified, okay? And at that point, when you decide to drive one of these cars and brand yourself as a Zurvita company car driver, that's going to, your team bonuses, every one of them from then on, every one of them goes from 400 to 600. That's a 50% raise just by deciding to drive that car. So if you get one team bonus a week, that's a $200 increase per week. That's $800 a month. You're going to pay for most cars with one team bonus a week. So it makes a lot of sense to seriously consider that, because as you reach the maximum of 8 team bonuses per week, now you're at $4,800 per week, or close to $20,000 a month just on the front end. You getting it? On the front end, actually kind of in the middle here, because the very beginning, that instant gratification, that first 30 days, and now you're moving along as you're building your team, and things are happening in a major way. Now, here's what's key about this. I'm an engineer by education, so I like graphs. So this tells a lot. The purple curve at the bottom, it grows kind of slow, okay, but it goes steady, and over time, that exponential growth kicks in. But the key is over time. So over that time, as that residual is building, because you're bringing people in and building a team, and they're building a team, and they're bringing customers in, all that happens, and that residual monthly income starts to grow. But you've got the ability to make that $1,000 and more with the All-Star program on the front end, and as I mentioned, up to $19,200 as you're building that residual back end money. All this is driving that for the back end. Now let's talk about the rake advancement bonuses, because I love this plan. You can promote yourself. I used to work a job and I could not promote myself. I had to perform, I had to get reviewed, and I had to get lucky to get a decent raise. Okay, here it's all laid out per the compensation plan. You perform in this way, you're going to get a raise, you're going to get promoted, and you're going to get rank advancement bonuses. Here at the premier consultant level, this may be a little bit hard to read, I know, on the screen, that's $6,000 in total volume. Okay, you're going to get a $500 rank advancement bonus, and you're going to get paid 4 levels in depth on that monthly residual income. Okay, fundamentally at 5%. As you move up to regional consultant at $12,000 in volume, you're instantly going to get a $750 rank advancement bonus and get more depth in the plan. Now you're down at 5 levels. As you move up to EC, which is $30,000 in volume, you get a $1,000 rank advancement bonus, and you're getting 6 levels. As you move up to national director, a $1,500 rank advancement bonus, and you're getting paid 7 levels. At presidential director, it gets real exciting here. $90,000 in volume, a $2,000 rank advancement bonus, and now you're getting paid 8 levels plus a 2% infinity bonus down to your next presidential director. So that can add up to be a lot. Then the ambassador level at $150,000, which sounds like a lot, but in a lot of other companies, it's a whole lot more to get to the highest level. $150,000 is the most volume you'll ever have to have in your entire group to get all the way up to the highest levels. And now you're getting a $3,000 rank advancement bonus and an additional 2% infinity bonus down to the next ambassador. Okay, and there are actually levels beyond that in the 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and crown ambassador levels. Now let's talk about if you were to get serious and go for premier consultant, that $6,000 level in your first month. Okay, let's just look at that for a minute. We talked about the $1,400 that you would get in the first month if you hit the All-Star program, but if you do this and you got an additional $3,000 in volume, you're going to trigger another team bonus of $400. Now you're at $1,800 plus we mentioned the $500 rank advancement bonus. You're looking at $2,300 and that can happen in your first month. Okay, that's a premier consultant in 30 days. Now, and here's what's key too: 6,000 in volume. That's a lot of money being paid out to you with that little bit of volume. Okay, let's go one more level and let's look at regional consultant, that $12,000 level, because that is a kind of a sweet spot in this compensation plan. I'll tell you why. At regional consultant with only 12,000 in volume, now you've got the potential for 2 team bonuses a week. We talked about at 1 team bonus a week, you're profitable on a car because you're making an additional $800 a month. If you've got a company car here, you get $600 per team bonus. That's $4,800 a month just in the team bonuses, And remember this figure here, the median family income in the United States, $4,500. So check that out. Here's an opportunity with just 12,000 in volume, fundamentally 4 all-stars, if you will, and you're at that level. You've got the potential to make some serious money right out of the gate. That's a huge part of this compensation plan, what makes